Welcome everybody. Pursuit here, playing some Space Engineers because I am the Space Engineer. And we did come back from our little adventure last time, collecting some ore. We got plenty of iron in here, and I think it's all been dumping out. Let's take a look here. That light probably doesn't need to be on this ship, but, you know, I'll never forget. I'll never remember to turn it off and on, so, you know, we just have to deal with that. Let's see, though. Inventory, I think we have... we got a little bit of iron that didn't get pulled out yet, but we can deal with that easy enough just by going to the inventory here and throwing it to the reactor. Well, it doesn't all fit, so let's throw something into a cargo hold, and that should do it. So the ship has a little bit of ice in the generator, and the rest that's the other ships, so I think we're okay. Now, there's one thing I did want to add on to here to make this a little bit easier. I'm going to add on the battery to be able to turn it off and on easier. Turn the recharge off and on. So right now it's recharging. I did start it recharging. And yeah, it's actually easier to look at it just by looking right here on the little... Oh, look, it actually is recharged, so that's good. So, last time we went out there and we tried to get some uranium, and it was a fail. Didn't happen. So, I have to make some modifications here. We've got 0.9 in the reactor. We really need to get some soon, or this ship's just not going to work anymore. We're not going to be able to get any more ore broken. I mean, if we run out of power entirely, there's no way to refine the ore, so we got to get out there and get stuff going here. So let's go ahead and make a couple of additions here to this ship. I would like to, first off, make a welder. What does it take to build a welder? So I can mod my ship up here a little bit easier. Let's see, welder right here. So let's go ahead and just throw it in here and see what it starts crafting. Let's have to do these first because we're probably lower with those. Get a pipe going here. So welder we can get done pretty fast. I would like to throw on a couple of more. Now the welder's for the main one. I would like to throw on a couple of more for the large ship. I was trying to say the main large ship. I'd like to throw on a couple of more drills also for the small ship. So let's go ahead and pull those out. And once again, I'm going to throw the components we don't have a lot of in front. We'll get those made up because we've got a lot of these others. Got a lot of these plates and components already built. So let's get these others out of the way first. There we go. What else do I need to build? I need to build some more thrusters. So let's go ahead. I'm going to build... Well, actually, let's build a large thruster. So for a large thruster, we're going to cancel the thruster components because we've got some of those already. And we don't really have anything to build them with either. I also wanted to build a couple of... where are they? Cameras. I wanted to build another light. And another... And we do have some of these components, but it's easier just to throw them out there and deconstruct parts that I don't need later if I don't really want them. What happened to my camera? Wish I could type it in and find it, but I can't. Let's see. There it is. So a couple of cameras. Once again, let's throw the lesser known parts up to the front. Okay. So, into the G menu here, and we will get the welder. Let's get a little more room to build here. We need a welder. a camera, because I'm pretty sure we don't have either of those on here yet. Where is... Oh... So, this one's easier to find it in. You can type it here, so it's a little easier to find. And we also... I don't think we have any drills on here yet. We don't. So let's get a drill also. Drill. There it is. Okay. So, let's get building some of these parts here. I may have forgot something, so we'll just have to deal with that as we go. Not the drill, I want the welder. So I'm going to put the welder right here. I need a steel plate apparently, which I don't have any of on me right now. Let's see what else we need. We need steel plates, computer, motor, large tube, and construction components. So you can just type it into here and be able to find it that way. So we need, I think it said like 20 steel plates. Let's grab 20. We needed some motors, some computers, steel tubes, and construction components. Let's get started on that then. So let's go ahead and throw it on here. And we will get it welding. So swap over to my welder. And hopefully I can make modifications on our little ship using this welder from now on. Having this out of the way will make it a lot easier. So I need construction components, basically is it. And then, after this, unless we're adding to the big ship, the small ship will be a lot easier to handle. Rather than carrying parts all over. And I would eventually like to make a welding ship, but that's not happening just yet. So, let's see. Let's grab some components. And that's probably the easiest way to do it. That way we can just swap those right out. That's plenty of components. Let's just slap this on here and we'll throw the rest inside the welder here when we're done. Nice. Okay, let's get this all the way welded up and then we'll get our other part going here. So let's go ahead and throw those in here. Let's go ahead and look for some plates. We need some interior plates and some regular plates. And that's probably going to be enough. Let's make sure we got the right stuff being refined here. We don't want the stones being refined, and it may end up... No, there's no stones being refined. Let's throw some more iron in here to be refined. And I think we could throw some... Can I throw the nickel on top? No, I don't think I can get the... Oh, I can get the nickel right here, maybe. And then up to there. I could have done it a different way, but, you know, why not? It works. Okay, so... Let's see what we can do to this ship here. We may not be able to take it out today, but hopefully we can at least get things in motion. So first off, I wanted to add a couple of drills. So let's go ahead and throw on a couple of drills for this thing. Let's try and rotate them a little bit better. There we go. I think we'll have to come at it from a different angle. Come at it from the front. We can get it where I want it. There we go. And there we go. That will give us a little bit wider hole to dig out. Hopefully meaning we'll get in and out a lot faster and a lot of other stuff done. Let's go ahead and throw on... I also wanted to put a bar across here for stability, and because I like to put a camera on the front here in case I decide to make this thing to run it from the remote control, because I do have a remote control. Let's see, let's put on a camera, which I wanted to put the camera, that's the wrong button, camera, let's rotate it. I had it good before, but apparently it left. Okay, there's a camera there. And we got a lot of stuff we need to do here. Oh, so I wanted to add some thrusters on here. I need to add a large thruster also, so let's go ahead and put our first... I'm going to put on some small thrusters before large thrusters, because I'm trying to keep the basic form factor here and try and keep it smaller. So what I'm going to do is... Right, probably... Do I not have what I need? I think I need something. I need some small steel tubes. Let's grab Got some small steel tubes. We should probably just tell it to make some small steel tubes while we're at it. Maybe like a couple more stacks of those. Here, do some small steel tubes. Wow, we're at 0.77. Small steel tubes. Let's go ahead and throw some of these back. What about 40 of them? Probably be good. Let's see. We want to put them. We don't want to cover over this thruster here because it'll get destroyed. So let's put right here, here. I don't want to cover the view of the battery there. Really? Is that? Did I not get enough small steel tubes? Okay, well, we'll get a few more. I didn't realize my inventory was so full. There we go. Yeah, just pop those out. Nice. I should probably grab a few more. Inventory's a little full here, so let's go ahead and throw some more of these out. I don't need nearly that many. Let's do like 15. Okay, let's grab some small steel tubes. Let's throw some of these back. Like 5. More small steel tubes. See how that works. Okay, so looks like my construction stuff is done. Let's put one here, here. Put one back a little from the front so we can still see that well. Let's throw a couple on the sides here because I keep on saying I need more than just that one on each side. So let's go ahead and throw 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna run out of tubes here. Four. Yep, that's it. I need some more small steel tubes. I missed. Here we go. There we go. Small steel tubes. Let's do a large thruster. On top of that, and it should, hopefully my welder will work just fine with this. Let's put it right here, so it won't be blocking that thruster right there. The one right here. And I want to put in a... Where is it? A light. The cool thing about these lights are they don't really have to be viewable from wherever. So let's throw in the light, and I can block it here. And there's a purpose that I'm saying I can block it because I want to put a camera right here, and I want to put them lined up. So for the time being, the game doesn't care that it's technically covered. It lets you do it anyways. So a camera on right here. Let's rotate it, the camera up. And I think that's all the additions I wanted to make. So let's go ahead and turn on this welding block. And you want to be careful not getting in front of that welder because it will kill you. I mean, you got a little bit of space here, but, you know, yeah, it can't any closer than that, it probably would have killed me. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Turn on my thrusters. And disconnect. So that was 8 and 7. Go outside the ship and view, and then let's get up here, get this stuff welded. So we'll just pull out of the inventory that's already created in order to do all of this. And hopefully I'm close enough to get this stuff done without having to do a whole lot else. Oh good, it reaches the camera. That's what I was hoping. Halfway through the ship. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull forward here a little bit more and get the back part of the ship. Should be able to get all of these together If I go down a little bit, I can probably get that camera in there. There we go. So it's currently adding stuff, and it's doing lights, and it's... Come on, finish up that light. Looks like the light's on. Oh, it went all the way through, actually. We're still welding something. As long as that thing's going there. Okay, so that is done. Let's rotate around the other way. Well, might as well get that front done, I guess. That's where it wants to be right now. See, this is so much easier than having to do it all by hand. So much better. Okay, and I think we're pretty set here. Let's land so we can not have to deal with wasting all of our thrusters, and let's go ahead and test out these cameras before I go and everything else that we got on board here and see how we're doing. So, let's go ahead and add all of our thrusters together so we can turn them off and on. So, get thruster thing here. Find all the extra thrusters that are, and I don't think we can shift click. I think we shift click and we're gonna get, yeah, we got everything. I don't want everything. I just want, so you have to hold down control and select all of these. Okay, so they're all selected. So now we can tell it to save, and when we hit our thruster button, they will all turn off. Oh, we missed the large one, though, because the large one is up a little higher. So let's go ahead and... thrusters, and add the large thruster, and save again. Let's just turn that one off. Okay, so all those are off. Good. I also wanted to... Let's change the controls here. I'm going to get rid of... let's just get rid of all of these. And we actually need to... Let's go into... Grab all the drills. And we will say... Drills. And I wanted to do this so I would have the option to... turn the drills by group, off and on, so they're all hooked together there, and also so I can do the drills in reverse. I can use this one, or it's just when I'm holding the mouse button. The left click does the actual drilling collecting, the right click does the just destruction. And let's also, let's throw both the cameras on. I don't really care where they go, I just wanted to get them on the bar here so we can look through them. View and view. So let's go ahead and use the cameras here real quick. So if I want to use the cameras, they're right here. So this one has a pretty good view here of the front. If I wanted to do it from outside the ship, I could. And this one also has a pretty good view of the rear. And it's just, if you notice down at the bottom there, it's the bottom of the connector, so we can kind of see where we are when we're not connected. So thanks everyone for watching. I really need to get going. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we can actually take this little ship out and do some actual drilling. Let's go turn off this here so that it doesn't waste any power. Leave me some comments as to what you think about how it's going. If you have any questions, I'll see what I can answer. And give me a thumbs up there. I don't know if I said that or not. Subscribe for future content, and I will see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit, and hopefully we can get ourselves some good uranium going here to get things back on track.